Hi, this is Eric Heitz's Fat Guy Across America YouTube channel. Hey everybody, video today we're going to discuss a few things. For starters, I'm going to pop out the bike, get it ready for transport to Florida. So, I'll show you my bike, take it for a quick test run. We'll talk about my trailer. We're going to talk about my health, the food for the trip. We're going to talk about the weather, about my head and the ride, my gear. And then kind of go from there, folks. So let's give it over video because, hey, we got about like 5 days left before I am cruising to Florida. So giving you a nice little video to get things rolling and get it going. So let's go. So this is the bike right here, and it's a GT Caracaram. It works great. I'm getting ready to replace the tires with my Continental tires and the new tubes. So it is ready to roll. I'm going to take it for a spin. Well, my bike is fine. May not be the best bike for what you guys think I should have, but I like it, and it will get me by. And if someday I get something better, I'll get something better. But until then, this is what I'm using. Hey everybody, so there's just that little thing of me riding my bike right there. I'm getting my bike ready. I'm taking it apart so I can put it in my storage, not my storage, but in my trunk of my car so we can get me to Florida. Expert bike folks said it's not going to carry me, but it carried me so far, and I have to try. I can't afford to buy another bike. I can't get something different. If I don't try and use this one, I'll never get out of here. So that's just something to keep in mind. So we're working with what I got, and we will do our best. I'll do my best, because I don't have a mouse in my pocket. But I got you guys along there with me watching. So I've been working on my gear. I know you just saw that list scroll by. I've got almost everything on the list. There's a few items I don't, like my tent. I went to pick up my tent yesterday, and when I got it out of storage, it was actually in really bad condition. It had holes in it, it had rotted out. It sat there for the last couple of years, and apparently it was in a puddle of water, and I did not know that. It was in the bottom of my RV in one of the storage compartments, and it was an outside storage compartment, and it had got partially flooded, and I had no idea that it had happened. So that is one bummer. So I do have to replace my tent before I leave, or when I get on the road, one of the two. So I'm working on getting those sort of things done. There are some things on the list I still have to get and get everything ready, but for the most part I've got it all taken care of. So I'm getting all those things ready and just trying to prepare, get everything financially and everything ready for me to leave because, I mean, I'm filming this video right now and it's Sunday. And if everything works out, I will be in the car leaving Friday, this week, this coming 5 days from now. So it is almost time. Winter is coming, or summer is coming, or the ride's coming. I don't know. Anyway, we're almost here. I'm excited, and I'm sick to my stomach. Totally sick to my stomach, because I know it's going to be hard, and I know financially it's going to be a super pain. I'm stressed, I'm scared, I'm worried. I know it's going to be hard. I'm just, yeah. But it's going to happen. I'm going out there. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get through it. Like I said, I'm going to have fear. I'm going to worry, stress. My family will probably feel the same way. But I'm going to keep working, and I'm going to maintain and get this done. For me, and then for me. And then after that, I'll do it for you guys, my family, and my wife, and everybody else. But for me first, a couple times. And then we'll see what happens. But for now, taking off. I got to put all this video together and then continue getting back to work to put everything all ready to get into the car. So, see you later. So, food. The final frontier. No. Food, yeah, I know this is place I've gone off the rails over and over, you know. I like food. I love it. We all love food. We gotta live on food. Food is what gives us joy sometimes. Weight is lost in the kitchen is a real thing. So, it's not, mine was a lot of the fluids that I would intake. Lots of soda pop, lots of monster coffees and frappuccinos. The fluids were horrible. I was bad with fluids. Anything I could drink, chocolate milk. I loved liquid drinks, you know, and I would drink and drink and drink and drink as opposed to eating as much. I would drink, I still eat, and not as much as I would drink, but it's still food, and it's still calories, and it's still sugar, and it's still all that, and that you gotta beat, you gotta fight that. You can't do that, and this is something you gotta go against. You gotta get past that and drink the water that you need, and you gotta drink that. So it's a real fight that you do every day. So, I mean, with what I'm eating these days, while I'm trying to lose weight and get things going and kind of get in a routine, is in the mornings, you know, I'll drink milk, you know, a glass of milk or coffee, one of the two, depending, and a protein drink, or I'll eat a couple eggs. And protein drink can either be like a muscle milk or something that I made myself with protein powder, a couple pieces of fruit, frozen banana, and a little bit of milk, you know, it's just a protein shake like that. Same thing for lunch, you know, that simple sort of thing. And then dinner, just a reasonable dinner that, you know, anybody would have, but mostly protein and veg, and try and stick with that, you know, not like a huge amount, you know, like just a normal pork chop size food or a chicken breast sort of thing. And that's what you eat every day. That's what I eat every day, you know, for the most part. And there's days that, you know, I may have something different, like just like anybody else would, but I try to minimize that and not do anything different, as in things I shouldn't have. So, but you know, it's day to day, and you know, what am I going to eat on a trip? On a trip, you know, in the beginning, it's going to be hard. I'm going to be eating stuff like cans of tuna, you know, cans of chicken, MREs, not like the military style, but more like the ones you can buy on Amazon. Or like pastas and crap like that, which I prefer not to because there's a lot of carbohydrates, but in the beginning I kind of got to work with what I got to. Gas stations, they sell a lot of fruit and vegetables and stuff. I can get fresh salads and things, which is nice. I can stop at grocery stores and get nice fresh things from the deli, and I'll try and work with that, and I'll try and shop and buy fresh things more often while I'm on the road and try and eat cleaner. So that's my plan for the road. So, now we come to the trailer, the beast of burden. You know, the trailer was a problem in the beginning. It was like 300 pounds. It was beat up, ransacked, just ugly. And it was a lot of work. It's a newer trailer. I used it on a little bit on my last ride. But this time it's not loaded up like it was before. I'm going to get a weight before I leave, but it's far less than 300 like it was before. I've been trying to keep the weight down a lot. You know, it's everything I use is a bit heavy, you know, because I got the battery for the CPAP, you know. I got my clothes and everything. I'm a pretty big guy, so that's a lot of material to carry around. And, you know, things are going to be heavy. I got to carry with what I got to carry, what I got to use to live on and to keep me supplied. So, you know, I'm going to try and include things that are worthwhile carrying, not things that are just outright crazy, you know, like I did before. I'm not bringing a guitar or nothing, you know, anything like that. I'm not bringing a scale because, you know, like I was for a while there. So try and keep it low, lean, and so I can move freely and not have to carry so much. So I've done a lot since I've been home with my health, and that's one of the main things I've been working on. And my health issues have been a major problem with my teeth, my energy levels, you know, all that. And I got my teeth, they're all taken care of, you know, got all that work done, so they're good. Shouldn't have any problems with them on the ride, so I'm happy with that. My energy levels, they're a lot better now. My testosterone levels are building. Found out during all this that I had a major problem with my pituitary tumor type thing, and pituitary tumor, I guess is the right way to put it. Where I have to take a certain medication to help monitor that and to keep it, well, not to monitor, but to keep it in check. The prolactin levels were outrageous, like way higher than a pregnant woman would have, like 3 times as high. They were ridiculous, and it was making me hold on to weight and just gain it. It's like I was nesting, you know, the whole time. And it was making it really hard to lose any weight. So that's something I am being treated for, along with medicines to help me lose weight and increase my energy levels and not hold on to so much water. So I've been being treated for a lot of these different issues. So that is being very helpful, and this time will help me actually lose the weight while I'm on the road, which will help me ensure that I'm going to do well this time. So I'm very happy with that, and it's really going. And so I'm back. I'm working hard on my weight, and I do know that my weight at this weight is not sustainable on this journey. And it's not my only goal, but it is a very important one on this journey, so it is something I will be working on. You know, and right now I'm working every day with my exercise bike and walking as much as I can, working out with my exercise bands and doing those type of exercise. This week I'm pushing really hard because, you know, I got 5 days and I'm out on the road. Well, not on the road, but I'm heading towards Florida. And then after I get to Florida, then I'll be on the road. So it's kind of hectic this week, driving me a little bit crazy trying to get everything ready. So not everything's going to be ready, and I have to just kind of work with what I got. But I'm just giving you a heads up and keep you in touch with all that and get all these questions answered and a good video going. Trying to answer everything and be honest and upfront to keep you in touch with what's going on. Well, I do know one of the main things is people complained that my head was not in the ride last time. And it was and it wasn't. It got wrapped around trolls, haters, people harassing me, and that's all I thought about it. Just I was obsessed, trying to deal with them, trying to stop them, trying to fight the fight. And it just doesn't work. You can't fight them, they're just there. And just too many distractions. I'm trying to keep the distractions to a minimum this time. I'm just doing my videos. That's what I'll do at night. I'll do my videos, listen to books or read books, get my videos, get them uploaded, and go to bed, and go back ride the next day. Just continue to do that, do my updates, and just walk away from it. I'll take my day off, and that's when I'll kind of answer questions and decide what I'm going to film for the week and what questions I'll answer and things like that. I'm not going to be answering like immediately like I was before, because I'm going to take less time of being online and dealing with that, so I can just focus on the ride. So I want to keep my head in the game, so there'll be less time on social media for me to update. And you know, there might mean there's a little bit extra time in between personal updates and things. I'll be uploading videos and stuff, but not necessarily videos of me talking and explaining things, just more action type things or things I've seen. And then on the weekends or my days off, when I take a day off, is when I'll get to do those updates, because I want to do it right this time. And the ride is the thing. This whole big thing, my ride, my growth, my loss, all of it's one big thing, and I want to do it right. I plan to be successful this time, and I want to show you that I'm really planning to be successful this time. So that's what we're going with that. Weather. Yeah, I know. I'm starting in April. You're going, horrible time, horrible time. And there's going to be some high temperatures to deal with again. Yes, I know. There's going to be high temperatures no matter when I go, because I'm out there so long that there's going to be high temperatures, there's going to be low temperatures, there's going to be temperatures. So, temperatures galore. It's going to be hot, it's going to be cold, it's going to be miserable, it's never going to be fun when it comes to weather. Winds, heat, cold, rain, and everything else in between. So, we just have to work with it. If I got to ride later in the day, I will. If I got to ride earlier in the day, I will. Oh, ouch! That hurt. My cat just jumped on me and just scraped all the way down my arm. She did that the other day, too. Got me a nice one on my wrist. But, anyway, she likes to be in the center of attention. But, yeah, so weather's, I'm just going to have to deal with it. It's just kind of, it's a trip. I've got to deal with the weather. And I'm sorry I'm not starting at the perfect time of year, but it'll never be perfect for me because I don't get the miles that most people get. So I'm always going to run into some sort of bad weather. By the time I get to California, it may be next year, back in April again. You never know. Maybe a lot sooner. I may really kick it into gear and really move fast. I don't know. So we'll see. I may cross this really quickly and do really well. At least that's what I'm hoping. That's kind of my plan. So I'm going to work with the best I can. I've got ideas to help beat the heat, and so I got my towels and different things, little things like that to help beat it and try. And so we'll try different things as we go to try and combat it and work with what we got. I did forget to mention, with being my size, I drink a lot of water when I'm on the road, so I do have to carry a lot of water with me. I've got my Camelback. I'll have several different jugs of water I'll keep with me, and I'll keep them filled up, gas stations, different restaurants, places like that. I'll try and keep a good load of them with me. I know that'll add weight, but it'll dissipate throughout the day, and it's better to have than not have. So it's just something I'll have to deal with, and it's like 400 harder since I'm so heavy. But as I go, it'll get easier and easier because I'll get lighter and lighter, and my load will get lighter and lighter. So, I just sometimes I need more rest and more water than other people. So that's why sometimes, you'll see me going through really well. I'll get like a whole bunch of miles in a week, and then you'll go, why the heck is he taking 2 days off in a row? Well, sometimes it just builds up and wrecks me so hard that I just need to die for 2 days. It happens. So it may happen throughout the trip every once in a while that I have to take an extra day because I'm just dead. But then again, I also said that I may take an extra day or two, here and there, just so I can explore an area. Like when I get to Roswell, I hope to explore Roswell a bit before I actually head out again. So, just wanted to get on that water thing. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you click on Patreon below. It'll be at the bottom. And also, don't forget to hit subscribe on the channel. Mash like if you can, folks. Thanks a lot for following my journey, and it starts soon. I know, soon. But actually, in about 5 days, I'll be on the road. Look at that.